Welcome back to Season 4, Episode 4 of Hicks Racing Podcast.
Welcome back, everybody. 4 seasons? That's really been 4? We've done
Yes,
this
we've
4
been racing
years.
for that long, yes.
I don't...
As always, thank you to our sponsors, Fly Racing, the Shoals MX training facility.
Yep. Pro Spec Suspension, Troy Crisp.
396 Graphics.
Anybody needs anything suspension-wise, he is the man you want to talk to.
And Limitless Graphics, who did our shirts for Loretta's. So, This episode here, we're going to be recapping our Loretta Lynn experience.
Yeah. Yep. Great.
Very long experience.
It was long, but it was great.
Well, we're going to go backwards a little bit in time.
Okay.
Because Loretta started, we got there, today is August 7th. We got there the 25th, Friday? 24th, the Thursday. We got there.
We got there Thursday.
Like a week and a half before, which was, 2 weeks before, not even. So Matt you were an alternate for
50 plus.
Masters 50 plus and plus 45.
45, yep.
You were second alternate for 50 plus.
Yeah. Other alternates that don't necessarily get a ticket at the regional that go on the actual list, but they are technically alternates until people that have their ticket don't sign up. So
right.
After the list was released, then I was an alternate, second alternate.
Yep. So we submitted when you do your alternate process. So I was going to start there, telling everybody our process of, we were an alternate. Matt had no expectations of racing at all.
Yeah.
Maybe practicing.
Yeah, we were doing practice for sure.
Maybe practicing.
Yep, well, I don't know. I was told by a few people that a lot of times, once you get to the ranch and then being second alternate, once you get to the ranch and you practice, more than likely second alternate you will probably get to race. So
but again,
you don't know.
You have no idea.
But you don't know, right?
So when we finished Lake Sugar Tree, the event opened up. We had to go in and register. Again, we've never done this. We had no idea.
No, we had no idea.
So when you go in and register, and again, I kind of wanted to break down our costs and give people a realistic of what it was like just to get to Loretta's. Just the event. Doesn't include regionals, areas, nothing.
Right.
So it was $800, correct, for the RV pass. For us to have our
facility
RV
fee.
Facility pass.
Yep.
$800 for that. We had to pay $125 for our golf cart, and this is all before we even know that he's racing.
Right.
Fuel to get there was $350. We had to buy graphics. We had to buy gear. We had to get the bibs, which was later on, but again, we got the bibs. You're looking at least $2,000 just in all of that.
Right.
To get
there. Yeah. Yep.
It was $1,400 just for us to sign up.
Yep.
So signed up. You don't get a number as an alternate. You have to, but when you have these graphics, you have to have the white background as a vet.
Yep.
So I called. This is where our lovely 396 graphics sponsorship comes in.
Yep.
Because I called him Thursday the 10th of July, and said, "Hey, we're an alternate. Can you please get me a set?" And he said, "I'm going on vacation, but I got you. Just send me over." So I did a semi-custom kit, and he pushed me out of proof. Well, that day, we submitted our numbers. You submit 3 numbers you want that you might get, you might not get.
Mm-hmm.
And we were checking the list because I said, "Hey, who has a 67?" Because that's normally my number. So we picked that.
Yep.
But somebody already had it. And then I looked at the main list, and we found out that you made the list.
Yeah.
You were on the list that day.
So I made the rider
But then we looked, and you were still on the alternate list.
Yep.
So I said, call MX Sports and make sure it's not a fluke. Make sure it's not a glitch.
Right.
And so we called them, and she was like, "Nope, you're in."
No, it turned out it was
we were in the truck, and we yelled.
Turned out it was a glitch that I was on both things.
Mm-hmm.
And I called her, and I said, I told her who I was. I said, "It says I'm on the rider roster." And she looked, "Oh, yep, you're on the rider roster." I said, "But it says I'm an alternate." "Oh, I shouldn't say that." So she went and looked. "Yeah, it sure does say your stuff." She said, "So, all right, well, I'll call you back because I gotta make see what one it is, and then she called back. Yep, you're on the
Yep.
the rowdy roster.
So we yelled in the car.
Yep.
And then I called the graphics guy, and he was able to get our number because he was number 76, which is pretty cool. It was my brother's number.
Yep.
Got the 396 hooked us up and got our graphics ready to go and out the door before he went on vacation, which was awesome. And answered the phone like immediately, which is you don't see at all nowadays.
No.
I was very that when he first picked up the phone when I first called him, I was like, oh, someone answered.
Someone actually phoned. Yeah.
I got surprised.
Yep.
So got the graphics taken care of. Ordered the bibs, ordered fresh gear, the whole 9 yards.
Yep.
Because we were excited.
Yeah.
So we might as well, go all out.
Yep.
And then from there to when we left the 24th, you did do some training.
Yeah, because I had originally told Tracy that I wasn't going to be training at all in July, and then once I found out that I'm like, I better ride a little bit. So I did ride. I rode, because it was so it was 2 full weeks from the time we found out to the time we left for Loretta. So I rode 3 days, both each week.
Yep. So then we left Thursday. It's an 8-hour drive from the Shoals to Loretta's.
Yeah, roughly. Yep.
Not too bad.
No.
We did not. I don't remember there being any issues. Were there any issues?
Nope.
Okay, good.
Nope. No. No.
It's always something.
No, always something. But...
Until we got there, then we had issues. But yeah,
well,
so we were in lot 4, correct?
Lot 4.
Yeah, like it was already full.
Yeah.
It doesn't. So when you get to Loretta, this is the biggest thing.
That is crazy. It is.
Man, they make so much money.
I don't know. I'm assuming, but we don't know that. I guess. But
okay, they don't make. They take in a lot of money.
But I guess
I don't know what the profit is.
I don't know. I mean, and maybe I don't know how many people that are listening to this have been to Loretta's, but it's. Yeah. Even when it's overwhelming when you first pull in, and you see all the it's just busy. All the campers.
But I don't know how these people afford to. So okay, you said, hey, why don't we go 2 weeks ahead of time? We'll get a good spot. And I said, well, what's the point? Well, we're gonna spend extra money. We're spending an extra $800 to sit there for the week.
Actually, now would it have not been more than the $800? Is that what?
Roughly, whatever.
Yeah, because it turned out
you would have had your generator fuel.
Yeah,
the whole
that's
week.
True. Yeah,
and all we would have been doing. I was just going to be sitting there working.
Right, yep.
I wasn't going to do anything.
No, yeah.
So you're telling me all these people sit here and afford to take off 2 weeks of work?
Yeah. Yeah, and I guess you said 2 weeks. A week early is what we'd have
right. So
said.
like they're there for a week ahead and then another week for the race.
And I guess I never really thought of the fact that you're right.
Unless they just this is my vacation for the year.
Yeah,
I take a 2 week vacation.
Guessing a lot. That's I think the majority.
But then how do they get to Minios?
That's true. I don't know. They already use I don't know.
How do they get to Day of the Dirt? How do they get to Spring and Ding?
Yeah, Day of the Dirt doesn't take up a week. Day of the Dirt's a week.
But with all this travel time?
Yeah.
It's just crazy.
Yeah.
So by the time we got there early on Thursday, practice doesn't start till Monday.
And then don't forget to mention they charge you $75 a day.
Yeah, it was $178 I think for us to get there early.
2 days for
2 days,
2 or 3 days.
Which I was like, that's a scam.
It is crazy.
But okay.
Yep.
So they charged us to be there early.
But you come in, you pull in there, and it's just a sea of campers, people going everywhere, and that was I kind of thought, holy crap, look at all the shit going on. But once Monday hit and everything really started, it was even more crazy stuff. I mean, just going crazy.
You know what I see, and that's just the way I am. The money that is spent at this place.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
The money that is spent because people are dropping money like you wouldn't believe. Okay, so let me backtrack a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So we got in there,
paid
the early entrance fee.
Mm-hmm.
Whole other thing. Got to all the way to lot 4 because lot 3 was already full.
Yep.
I'm assuming if you had a van, you could probably slam it in there, but you weren't putting our camper.
No. Yeah,
but we were negative. Never mind. We'll just go.
And I thought lot 4 was fine.
It was very nice. It was quiet.
Yeah, it was quieter. I think
I like lot 4.
That's the crazy thing. I think even if we got there early, I think I'd still go to lot 4.
I'd still go to lot 4, yeah.
Yeah, because it was. Because if you go lot 3, it's.
Yeah, no, I'd rather just drive over to lot 3.
Yeah, I think I would be. I think I would too.
I mean, I didn't hear a peep.
No, it was quiet. It was.
I'm literally not a peep.
Yep.
So got all set up between Thursday and Friday. We got set up because we were going to be there for a week. So we had quite a bit of stuff outside set up and comfy, and
Yep.
had the cat, so I had to figure that
Yeah.
out, all
Yeah.
that crap.
Yep.
So got set up. I just worked pretty much. That's what Jessica does a lot. Just work. But then what did we do Saturday and Sunday? Holy crap. Brock got there Friday. Rupert, who also raced in Vet 30 Plus,
Yep.
got there Friday with his wife Christy. And then what the hell did we do Saturday, Matthew? We did not tour the Loretta's the museum.
We never
just
did.
An
No.
FYI.
Yeah.
Didn't do that, and didn't do. There was another thing we didn't do either. Oh, we did the creek float. Was that Sunday? Was Saturday or Sunday?
That was Sunday.
The Shoals did. Everybody at the Shoals did a creek float and
then
dinner.
We got together for dinner. Yep. We got together, walked the track, and then
that was the first
float.
time on the creek, which was like really interesting.
Well, I thought it was great.
I wouldn't float that long. I'd rather just sit in a chair.
Yeah, I don't know.
Relax.
Yeah,
it's
both
legitimately 2.5 hours.
Both things were fun. I enjoyed the creek float, and then I also enjoyed sitting in the creek and relaxing.
Yeah. So we got to do that a little bit. What else? I'm trying to figure out what the hell we did. What else did we do? We went and got your pictures taken at the steps.
But that wasn't until Sunday also.
Yep. Did the steps.
God, that might have been Monday when we did that.
No. We did it before practice.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to do it that day because I knew you were going to be busy.
I don't remember what we did Saturday though.
Yeah, I think we just kind of.
I think chilled
between Friday and Saturday we were kind of just taking it in, trying to figure out where's this, where's that.
Feels like all week, just took it in all.
There was after a while you had to get the groove of things.
Yeah,
and then you're like, oh, okay, all right, now I get it.
Yeah, it was
because you can't take your golf cart in certain places, and then
right. Yeah, there's definitely that. I don't know.
And then our golf cart started to not work very well, perfectly when we go to Loretta.
It lasted all week long though.
She did, but
barely. But
well, and then I was like, you know what, Matt, we're here. Let's go rent a golf cart, and we don't have to worry about this shit. Yeah. It was $800.
Another $800. We did not rent one.
Matt said we are not renting.
The little pug made it all week. There was times we wondered. Yeah, there was times it would quit in the middle of the hill, but
she's getting a revamp right now.
It took back off and.
Yeah, also shout out to Northwoods Motorsports. So the gas charger also stopped working.
Yeah.
And I called them, and they immediately answered and got me overnighted a charger to the shipping station. Mm-hmm. So thank God they answered. Because I was like, I'm at Loretta's. He was like, let me look up the shipping address. I'll send you a text and we'll get it going. I was like, oh, thank you so much.
Yep.
So they got us a charger going. We finally figured that one out. So we had the electric, the e-bike. Because I was worried about if we don't have a golf cart, at least we have an e-bike.
Yeah, but everything.
Yeah, because you cannot, I know it's another $125. You cannot go to that place unless you don't have a golf cart. Unless you're in lot 3, but even then, that's pushing it.
You can. I mean, if you were just one or if you were by yourself or just you and your significant other, and you had a couple e-bikes or a couple mountain bikes, you'd be fine. Mm-hmm. But when you got a younger kid or whatnot, you got to have a golf cart.
So the moral of the story is don't have children.
Nah.
So, that was mainly during the weekend. We just spent time. Pay attention. So during the weekend, we just spent time taking it all in and figuring things out. And
and like I said,
another thing that we noticed. So we're in South Carolina now. It's hot here. It definitely gets hot here.
Oh yeah.
But then when you go there, within the first 2 days, I was like, wow, this is a different kind of hot.
It was. What they say about that place.
The real feel there was 113.
What they say about that place is true.
It was so so we had, thank God, we had 2 people from the Shoals, Russ and Eric, who lent us.
Yeah, shout out to them too because
thank God.
Well, we took a generator there, but it was too loud. It was loud.
Yeah, they lent us Predators.
Was neighbor making mad loud. I mean, it was
which is valid.
And I had been told, I knew the generator was gonna be loud, and I did ask around, and everybody said, "Oh, don't worry about it. That's loud as." Well, it wasn't. It was
like earth shatteringly
it was
loud. I don't know what's
loud,
going on there.
So
But
yeah, so
thank God Eric and Russ are super nice, and they let us use the generators.
we have the onboard, but we didn't want to run that.
I didn't want to
onboard the whole time.
Yeah.
So
I mean, they ran nonstop.
They ran.
They ran.
I called them.
I calculated it. Yeah. We did about $170 in gas for the week.
Yeah, I called them my boys. I kept my boys going. They
were awesome.
They ran nonstop.
So we ran both of the Predators. Were they 3500s?
5500s.
5500s. Mm-hmm. Ran those. Ran 3 ACs.
Yeah, nonstop.
Nonstop, and the ice maker, and the dryer,
they
and
ran
the
everything.
fridge,
They were like
everything. Yeah,
they were.
It was running everything.
Never.
And I think you only filled them up twice a day.
I felt it was they.
But it was
it was. Well, no, they were roughly between 8 and 10 gallons a day is what they took.
So thank God that we were allowed to borrow those. That was amazing.
Yeah, it was. Yep.
But yeah, so you have that in it, because you physically. Normally, I'm the person that's like, listen, we're going to tough this out. We'll open all the windows up, get some airflow going.
Yeah.
That is not.
There was not
possible.
No,
there's no airflow.
Well, there's no airflow. Yeah, you're down into a valley.
Like here.
Right.
Yes, it's hot. You'll get some good breeze going.
No, there was no, and I don't know if maybe it was years there is, but man, I don't know. You're down in a valley, and then you get all that. I think a lot of it too. You're all that heat, and then you get all those people in that valley, and then
the generators
running.
And the
yeah, exactly. Yep.
For sure.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, I bet it was probably 10 degrees cooler when everybody left, but it's still hot.
Yeah, it's still hot.
113 still was 103.
Yep.
It was heat I've never felt before.
No, it was hot.
It was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But it did finally calm down
Thursday after the storm. So Thursday, the rest of Thursday, and then Friday.
It was still hot.
Yeah,
but not.
Well, and then Friday wasn't.
But when you go from 113 to like 95, you're like, oh, this is great.
Yep.
So that was something that I don't know. I expected it, but I guess I didn't understand that. I just thought
I thought we come from heat.
Yeah,
we'll be fine. Well, it was a different heat.
Now, if you come from someplace like all the way up north where we are,
right?
In New York State the other week, it got down to 43 degrees the other night.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be shocked by that. But yeah, so that was another thing to get used to a little bit. Monday was practice. Oh, I forgot to talk about sign up. Hold on, we got to backtrack to Sunday when we did sign up. You got your ticket there. They give you when you make it as an alternate, they give you a ticket.
They give you a ticket. You got
we got the custom bibs. You get the bibs there.
Yep.
All that fun stuff. 45 plus, you did not make it.
Right.
Like,
no.
Practice.
Yeah. No. Yep.
So they did give us a refund for that.
Yeah. Yep.
They did take a fee out of it.
How much was the fee they took out of it?
I don't know, because we got $240 back. It was $250 to sign up.
Okay.
I was like, that's interesting.
Okay.
Out of all these things,
yeah,
all the money you made, you couldn't just given me the fee back.
Couldn't give the whole fee back.
That's funny.
Yep.
So that was a fun little process. We got our bibs, and you got pictures with your ticket. Monday was practice. Practice was 11 for you guys.
Yeah, 11.
So and I was
practice 14.
And you have to have like a special mechanics pass to get into certain areas. So like I went to the mechanics area, obviously.
Yep.
How did you feel when you were on the line for practice? Like in that there's a straight shot of you guys getting ready to line up, shoot out. What were you thinking?
Yeah, overwhelming. It's overwhelming.
Mm-hmm.
It's overwhelming. I don't know. Yeah, I don't. Yeah. I don't. Yeah, the whole week. But I don't know. It's very hard to explain. It's almost kind of sound like a pussy when you say it was overwhelming. I mean, it was, and you almost getting this in your head space where you don't even belong there. I don't know. It's overwhelming. I think I stayed in that headspace the whole week. It definitely took a lot away from it, and really looking forward to next year. I mean, we'll definitely.
It's weird when you first see the track, because we're used to all these monster. We've raced Area 51. We've raced all these monster tracks, and you get to Loretta, and you're like.
When you see the track, you think, "Oh my god, I think it's a little tiny. It looks like a pit bike track." I mean, but it's I don't know. It gets so rough and so rutted, and and something else that it didn't hit me until the end of the week, and I don't know who I was talking to, but what you don't realize is the track is perfectly groomed Monday morning, and then so then you 42. Well, so more than that for practices because they let the top four alternates race. So 46 bikes per class. I don't know what it's 18, 19 classes, whatever that equals. All them bikes practice all day Monday. So they don't starting from Monday from the very first practice, and then when you end Friday, they never put that track back to like what when
factory setting.
Right after. So when you local races, say like we used to go, like so Area 51, you show up for practice Saturday and the track is groomed. And after practice, they go back through and they re-groom the entire track back to like you've never been on it for racing for Sunday. They don't do that, Loretta. You practice and then the track just continuously develops. They go up and they fix faces.
But why don't they? Because they have that opportunity.
It's just the way it's just because they let the track develop throughout the week. It just gets rougher and rougher. And when I say they do groom, they fix faces. They do till it. They dozers. They clean up the ruts, but they never actually fill it in. Like so the ruts that are formed throughout the day, throughout the day's racing, they just cuff them in a little bit. So they form up back in quick.
Because by the time we got to 11 a.m. practice, and you were going through that mechanic section, and then it turns into like that sand.
Yeah.
There was a breaker bump in there, probably up to my knee.
It was,
in the inside. And I was like, it's 11 a.m.
That track, so, I don't know. It's an experience that a rider can't explain to anybody. You have to go out there. You have to be on that track and ride it to understand that track. It's crazy. Like just the braking bumps,
but does it make you appreciate what you have been able to?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean,
like you get these people who are like, oh my gosh, it's so rough here. It's so this. It's like,
right.
Oh, listen.
Yeah,
I've been in other places now.
Right, but there's no track like that. There's no track like that. I mean, that's just the way that the way they've made the soil develop over the years and stuff. I think it's a lot of how it develops. The way it is, the braking bumps you'll get, and also the amount of bikes on that little track throughout the week. I mean,
because I think there's 24 classes in total.
I don't know. I
36.
36 classes.
36. So if you do 36, and let's say we'll
do
the 42.
Yeah. Yep.
I can't do math on it. That's at least 1,500 bikes.
Yeah.
And then all those other practice riders. So let's say 1,600 bikes.
Yep.
That run through that track multiple times.
Yeah. Well,
that's a lot.
Right. That's true. So that many bikes do three motos. Do three motos. Exactly. Right. Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's. So I watched her practice. It was, it's kind of just getting used to it and feeling like, and it was really hot that day.
It was, yes, it was. Yep,
yeah. It was hot that day.
Yeah.
And you just went out to practice, and I met you up there. I didn't go to the staging or anything with you.
Yep.
That was Monday. Tuesday, your moto was at 2:30.
Yep.
The hottest part of the day.
Yep.
And let me tell you something. It was fucking hot.
Oh yeah. Yep.
You were in your gear. I had like the fan on you. I think I took the umbrella up. I was like trying to keep you cool. I think I had the ice vest on you for a little while.
Yeah. I just wore it down there. Yeah.
Yep.
They had an AC. They had an air conditioned tent that they were having everybody go in.
That was really nice.
It was. Yeah. They did.
That was part of
the facility fee. Pretty cool shit. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. That's $800 facility fee. I got to be in there 3 times.
No, and I don't even think that was. I think that was Monster Energy took care of that. Mm-hmm. It's amazing with all the money that they do charge it. They still have sponsors. Like people are still sponsoring stuff.
Yeah, they had the race on in there. Yeah. It was completely air conditioned tent. Like literally probably 20 degrees cooler in there.
Oh yeah, for sure.
At least.
Yeah.
Fresh water, couches for everybody, all that. Mm-hmm. It was really nice.
Yep.
Got to pull your token, which I haven't found yet.
Oh, I gave it to you.
It's in my pocket. So I think it's in the pocket of one of the pair of shorts.
Yeah.
Because we pulled a 19th gate pick.
I pulled 19th
Not
gate pick.
terrible.
Yep. No, not terrible. About halfway.
Let's.
Well,
we're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that. Don't you worry.
Oh goodness,
honey.
it's gonna be a long podcast.
Mm-hmm. So we're lining up for the first moto, trying to figure out what we're supposed to do because we don't even know what we're supposed to do.
And that was one where you couldn't get it to hook, right?
No, negative. Hold on. So we're in lined up. 19 is his gate pick.
Yep.
And you were up to the right of the doghouse, a bit farther down.
Yeah.
Because everybody always got good spots.
Well, to the left of the doghouse.
If you're looking at the doghouse straight
Standing
out from
back.
from the TV, looking at the doghouse, you're to the right.
Okay, if you're out looking in,
because they never show it from the other side.
Okay, you're right. Yeah, that's true.
Sorry.
Yep. So the right of the doghouse, correct?
From our perspective, yes.
Yes, correct. Yep.
So got him hooked. You did your sight lap.
Yep. Yeah, that's the one that couldn't get it hooked, right?
No, it was the second. That was the second moto. The first moto is when you got stuck in the gate.
Oh, fuck, you're right. That's right. That's
so
right.
I was
had
like,
a decent gate.
Like,
yep.
This moto, let's just.
No, yeah, that's the one. Yeah, gate dropped and well, okay. So go back. Yeah, so I had it. So 19th gate pick wasn't too bad. I don't know, 10 over from the from the box, and then so they. 1 minute board comes out.
Click forever.
Yeah, clicked up the second gear, and then went sideways, and it just got
nervous.
A whole lot of things. Lot of things. For one, it was a new clutch that I think shipping and stuff got messed up, so I didn't get this clutch until I was at the ranch. So I installed it. I did use it for practice, but I didn't do any starts that day. It was just a lot grabbier. So the gate turned sideways. I just really, just starting to release, but it was grabbing. The bike crept forward. I pulled it back, and it's still the board's sideways at this point. Gate's still up. So then I'm waiting. Okay, it's got it. So I start creeping. It starts creeping forward again. Go up to the gate. I pull it back again, and then it still didn't drop. So it fuckers creep, and then just this time, just like start to pull back, the gate drops.
Fully.
No, because when you're doing a start, you want to engage the clutch a little bit. Yeah. So it creeped forward, and then just as and
I had the umbrella up because I was like I didn't want to get roosted.
Right, so you didn't even see it.
And then I went down, and I was like, "Are you fucking kidding?" I'm pretty sure I said, "What the fuck, Matt?"
Probably, yeah.
And then I walked up there, and I was like,
"Yeah,
I can't help you."
And I didn't realize. And then it's okay. So I don't know. I think it was the next day. Someone else got caught in the gate, and I didn't realize it. But the gate flips forward. So I didn't, So I didn't realize you could just kick the gate, and after it's down, you can go. It goes forward. So I pull the bike back, and I just get it back a little. I think it would be clear, and I let it go, and it's fucker's still stuck in the gate. And they must manufacture them perfectly so that when you do that, it is over the tire. It does not.
Yes.
It's
over it.
Yeah.
It's not like the normal.
No.
It's weird.
Yeah.
I was pissed. I was not very happy. I mean, here's the thing. I was not happy about it, but I was like, okay, it's first time moto nerves here.
So I took off, and I actually caught the back of the pack fairly quick, and then I made a few passes. I just. Yeah.
And you can only have one mechanic in this area. So I had to pack your gate and, set up your starting blocks, have your other spare goggles ready. Because by the time you go back from your sight lap and pull into the chute, you have fucking 30 seconds to get all this whole shot, goggles, ready to go. Right. Okay, cool, bye.
Bye, yep.
And it's just not enough time.
Right.
And I was talking to the lady next to me, and was it Osmiel?
Oh, yeah.
And because we're both packing the gate, she was like, "Do you know what you're doing?" I was like, "Fuck no, I'm just gonna do it."
I don't know if it wasn't a smell for that first one. No, it was the second moto.
But yeah, she was like, "No," I was like, "All right, well, cool." I was like, "We really need to have a school for this, so we can figure it out."
Yep.
She was really cool. So yeah, first moto wasn't wonderful, but I was expecting that first nerves kind of issues. But then after you got out of the chute,
right? Yeah, I rode.
You did really good.
Pretty happy. I was all right with my riding. I mean, and especially after practice, I really just had this. I don't know, this feeling where I didn't even know what the fuck I was even doing there. I just did not. And after that race, I was like, oh, okay, I can, because I caught up
you
pretty
caught up to the
quickly,
field.
and I actually
And you were.
I made a bunch of I was up to what 37th, I think, or something like that. And then I had a little. I had a tip over. I can't remember what it was. Oh, well, actually, and I was going pretty good because a lot of it's because of this. Our track here has the sand sections were very similar, and I was going through the sand really well. And was what next to last lap. I closed up on someone really fast in the sand section, and I don't know. It's retrospect. I tried to change lanes in the sand.
Because you were avoiding a rut?
No, because I had caught like right on somebody, and I wanted to pass them. Where I wish now I would have backed off a little bit and just fouled them through the sand because it was.
It would have been fine.
I tried to change lanes in the sand and it didn't work. I swapped out, but yeah.
Yeah, it's not a great place to do it, but
but
hindsight.
Yep.
Yeah, so you did 39 in that moto.
Yeah, yep.
I'm going to recap the first moto with results. We all know who got first and second. I really don't want to recap that. I'm not going to beat a dead horse. Scott Phelps finished third in that.
It's beat a dead horse there, lady, not feed a dead horse.
I said beat a dead horse.
Oh, you did? Yeah. I'm like, feed a dead horse. You can't feed a dead horse.
Maybe don't be deaf, old man. Scott Phelps, we're gonna talk about this one for a second because Scott Phelps finished third and he was at Lake Sugar Tree and I remember seeing him and being like, oh wow, he's really fast.
Yep.
And what night did we go to the beer tent? Monday night?
No. We went to the beer tent Tuesday night.
After that moto.
Because I didn't race Wednesday.
Correct. After that moto.
Yep.
And we found him there. Scott Phelps was there.
Okay.
And remember we struck up, we were all at that one picnic table,
Yep.
shooting the shit.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Nicest guy.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. Yep.
Very nice guy.
Yep.
Tiny guy.
Little guy,
Skinny, tiny guy. Yeah. Fast as shit.
Yep.
On a two-stroke, right? He's on a two-stroke. Very nice guy. Had how we were there for an hour.
Oh yeah, at least, yeah, because I'd say we were there longer than that. We talked to him. We talked to
super nice guy.
Older guys,
so he got he ended up with fourth overall for the whole week, but third in the first moto that we were talking about.
Yeah. Yep.
Another person on that roster, who I just learned about is I don't know how to say her name. I'm assuming it's Tressa Rao.
Raul, yeah. I think it was Raul.
I don't know how to say her last name.
Raul,
I apologize.
I don't know. Yeah.
She's sick. She's amazing.
Yeah. Yep, old lady, yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And she did women's too. Yeah. She is... I'm pretty sure she could probably pick me up and throw me on her shoulder and body slam me to the ground. She's awesome.
Yeah.
Her son was racing too, actually. I followed her on Instagram.
I thought because I heard that name.
Yep.
Yep.
She got 33rd in the first moto.
Yep.
So she beat the old man here.
Yep.
In Moto 1.
Every moto she beat me.
Yeah.
Yes,
correct. But she was really cool to watch. She really was. So I'm just kind of shouting out a few other people that I saw that, the TV never shows.
No, yeah. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, they only show the top two guys.
Yeah, so...
especially in our class.
I know. Yeah, well, that's a whole other story. So Tuesday night we went to the beer tent. I don't know if
the
you've
famous beer tent.
The famous Loretta's beer tent. It's literally just a...
It's a big white tent, but
with beer. With
it's
liquor.
cool.
It's nothing.
It's a beer tent.
Yeah.
It's a famous...
It's cash only.
Famous
And
Loretta's
I'll
beer
give
tent.
them props. The drinks were not expensive.
No.
I was shocked. I was like, I'm sure there's like a $15 entrance fee, $35. It's like gonna be like Vegas, like $35 for a drink. No, it was like $8 for like a Tito's and soda. Or whatever. So that's where we met Scott. Again, super cool guy. Wednesday you were off.
Yep.
What did you do Wednesday? You went to the creek and floated, I think, and hung out with Lucas while I worked.
Yeah. Oh. You floated most every day too, or rest. Yeah,
some of the days.
You weren't slaving away in the camper all the time.
Part of the time. Let's give me some credit.
Yeah.
I was slaving away part of the time. Moto 2 it got pushed back. It was originally 7:30. Thank God.
Yeah, because when did we get this? So when did the storm come?
Yeah,
was
storm
that Wednesday?
Came through, yes, Wednesday night.
Okay.
Because we watched Steel.
Yeah.
And I think his moto was later because of that storm.
Oh yeah, it was a lot later. They pushed everything back. Yeah.
Yep. And
well, yeah. I don't know if his motor was later, but the motors that should have been going on before that got pushed the next day, or yeah. Yeah, from understanding, I was thinking the storm happened Thursday, but it must have been Wednesday.
It was Wednesday.
Yeah.
And then, so then Thursday you were there for 8:30 a.m., which I was like, thank God.
Yep. Yeah, it was actually, and that was even kind of early to get up and be like racing. You know, like at a local race, you're practicing at 8:30. But
not racing at 8:30.
You're not racing.
Yeah, you got to be like ready.
Yeah, you had to be like you were revving.
So
you were
that's
on the
why,
gate.
and Brock was talking about this because he had a moto at 7.
Yeah, he had 2 motos at 7.
He was the first moto of the week.
Yeah,
at 7.
He was the first moto of the week.
So it's like, well, then you got to get up at least by 5.
Yeah,
to get up and slap yourself awake.
Right, get
some coffee. Stretch. Get something to eat, and then act like you're semi-alive.
Right. Yep.
And then get out there and then race at 7
o'clock. Yeah.
I will say
the nice thing about that is you're done. I mean,
I will say though, but if you want to wake up, like I hate mornings, absolutely hate them.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to wake up and be ready to go, you go watch a moto like that.
Yeah,
it'll wake you up and hype you up a little bit.
Yeah,
and you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of, I don't know. Because like I just said, nice thing is, you race and then you're done for the day. It is, but almost that's a bad. I don't know. There's so many things about. Well, but then Loretta's that you just.
But then you're 20 degrees cooler at 8:30
a.m.
when you went.
Right.
Than at 2:30.
Yeah, no, that's fact. But
like I was chilly going up to your moto. Chilly.
You don't really. It's so weird. Like especially if you only do one class at Loretta's. Like you race 3 times throughout the whole week. So.
But it's still a lot.
So many things. It's not though, because your body, like you race, and then like at a local race, you practice in the morning and you do 2 or 4 motos, but you stay.
But it's a lot because of all the heat.
Yeah, but it's still your body.
It's not
still
4 laps. It's
you still
20
tighten up.
minutes.
Well, yeah, for like we did 15, but
15,
still, yeah.
Yeah, they did cut that old man a break.
That was already done before. Yeah, that was decided before the week even started.
Yeah. The earlier moto I did like because of it was cooler.
It was cooler. Yeah. Yep.
And then you were done for the day. When you're 2:30 afternoon, you're like hyping yourself up the whole day.
I guess that's what. That's what I'm trying to say too. Because when you're the 2:30 moto, you're trying to do stuff, but then you don't want to do too much, so that you're not wore down.
You didn't sleep for shit.
Yeah, but that had nothing to do with the racing. I just could not sleep.
Yeah. So Wednesday, his second moto is when I fucked up your whole shot.
I don't think it fucked up. I don't know what happened.
We pushed the whole shot in, and you went out for your sight lap.
Yeah, you were. I did a practice start for my sight lap, and you did it.
And then we came back in. It was literally 5 times trying to hook it, and it was like not lined up. I dug the dirt out of it. And stuck my finger in there. I was trying to figure out the dirt, and I could not get it hooked at all.
Yeah, you got it hooked for the sight lap, but it wouldn't hook.
So you didn't have a whole shot for the second moto.
Yeah,
which was a better start than the first.
Yeah,
but anything was better than the first.
Exactly. Yep. And I don't know what I was up to in the
32nd.
Okay, so
I remember this. Yes.
Yep.
So I was pissed off.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, because in Moto 2,
it was definitely a learning year. I mean,
I was about to throw my pit board at you, and because literally where I was at, I could literally throw my pit board at you. But yeah, you're up to 30.
Just had another. Yeah, I don't remember just one simple tip over, but when you have heat like that.
But I guess it was 8:30 in the morning. So it's not
heat when your heart rate is spiking like that from that race. From that track, and then you tip over.
You're pacing with 28th to 33rd.
Oh, I don't. I think my lap times were within 25th, right in there. So, and I had my lap times, had me up. Had me up into there.
Yeah. So 39th in Moto 2. Moto 3, I don't really remember Moto 3 that much. Nothing really eventful.
Nothing eventful, no.
No, you were 39th there
too. Yep, yeah. I rode timid there's a whole lot of factors I go back through. I can't.
Because you got up to 32nd there too.
Yeah, I was up 32nd there too.
Because you had a decent start.
I didn't.
You had a good start, and then you picked off people.
Yeah, like so me and Steven were talking about because he watched.
Yeah.
I was dead last. By going into the first corner, I was dead last, and I'm not. Within a couple corners, I was I mean, at least I did start with. I was with the pack on the start, unlike when I got stuck on the gate. But by the second or third corner, I had passed 5 or 6 people or 10 people. But I mean, I had takeaways from every moto. I actually in the third moto, I was getting through 10 commandments a lot better than I had
you're
the
doubling.
other 2 motos. What's that?
Doubling.
I didn't double all the way through, but I was doubling. I was doubling and then rolling a couple and then doubling out. There's just a lot of I didn't ride with any flow in any of my motos. It was just reacting to everything going on. It's just, again, another thing that you just, and unless you have been there, and I don't know who all listen to this, but like, try starting with a 42-man gate of I guess I don't know, of 42 of the fastest 50-year-olds in the country that all want to do good. I mean, it's chaos. It's literally the first 2 laps are chaos. I mean,
will say all the starts and all those motos, there was
not a big pile up, pile up. But I mean,
no, because all of you got to go to work the next week.
Yeah, in the race,
you're like,
but they're cutthroat. I mean, there's guys trying. I mean, no one, even in the back of the pack, they don't want to be passed. They want that next spot. I mean, in all 3 of my races, even at the back of the pack, we were battling over 39th spot. I mean, so I mean, it's in them first 2 laps when everybody's still bunched up. It's chaos. I mean, it was an awesome experience. And I definitely took a lot out of it, learned a lot.
At least you know what to expect now.
Know what to expect. Know what you, and then when you say that you're training or preparing for Loretta's, at least now I know what Loretta's is. Now it definitely motivated me. That it definitely motivated me too. I mean, I definitely right now we're looking forward to mini O's, but
right now, the past week and a half we've just been decompressing.
So decompressing, you're right.
We got home, so we left there Saturday. Because you raced Friday.
Yep.
I was like, we ain't driving home.
No.
Friday. I'm not doing that.
But we
paid for the week. We're just going to stay there.
Yep.
Got around Saturday, left, got back here at like 6 p.m. Saturday. Literally Sunday, we did nothing.
Nothing, yeah.
Except for like showers.
Hey, in our defense, it rained for the next last 3 days.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Which we needed.
We did need it.
But we've been pretty much decompressing since then and trying to
fact.
just,
yep.
Do some things we needed to do and then be in bed by 10 and relax. And, it's pretty quiet here right now because everybody's like train. And now they're like, okay.
Yeah, there ain't.
Quiet month.
Yep, it's quiet.
We're going to relax. We're going to enjoy a little bit of summer and then get back to it. But
quiet at the facility.
It's weird.
It is weird.
Like, it's like a ghost town here.
It is. Yep.
But, so again, thank you to all of our sponsors.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was just an
Loretta's,
overwhelming but awesome week.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, I don't know, if you're into motocross, you got experience. Maybe even if you're not interested in racing it, go there and just watch. I mean, for one, there's
make it your vacation though.
Yeah.
Like this is my vacation for the year. I'm going to pay this. I'm going and then just enjoy it.
Non-stop racing action from 7 a.m. in the morning until 6:30 at night.
Just non-stop. It's crazy.
The best amateur racers in the country, and I don't say world, but there was people there from other countries,
Australia, Japan.
Yeah, so best amateur racers in the world, and just and you got your first girl on a podium. Yeah, racing
in a boys' class.
Yep.
In an open class.
And I'm sure it won't be the last. I mean, she'll and Hannah Jamerson too. I mean, I don't think she did that, but it
was awesome.
She's another up and coming girl that's going to be doing it. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I highly recommend it. I mean,
yep. So
Yep.
shout out to all the Shoals people who were there,
Yep.
doing a good job. We watched
Absolutely.
the whole week, and thank you to our sponsors.
Yep.
And we will talk soon.
Yeah.
Peace out.
Peace out.